Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a product overview or more or less a description of this power supply. I bought it on Amazon and it's called a Logisys Corp 480 watt 240 pin black beauty. It's an ATX 20+4 power supply and the part number is PS480D-BK. Now, I'm going to put the link to this at Amazon into the video description if you want to go and purchase it. Basically, why I'm doing this video is to show you what it looks like and what kind of connectors it comes with, because they do a real poor job of telling you exactly what kind of pins come on this power supply. First of all, it says it's an ATX 20+4 pin, so you know, I have to say that that's what it is, but we'll take it out of the box and test it. Now I'm going to put it into a compact Presario model number AXT-250-12Z, and basically it's my father-in-law's older computer, but it takes an ATX form factor power supply. Now I don't know if it's going to fit. I don't know if it has enough pins for the computer or not, because he lives 45 minutes away and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But what I'm going to do is take this out and show you what kind of connectors it comes with and what it looks like externally. But I can't really review how it works or how its function. So let's go through the box here. So here's what it says on the back, on the side. Sorry, the printing's a little off, but you can see it all here. And AC input is in here, so it looks like it's universal because it says 100 to 120 AC or 200 to 240 AC, so it's 10 amps on the 120 and 5 amps on the 240, which makes sense. Here's all the loads you can put on it. Total output 480 watts. Okay, so we'll flip it over, and this is the part I wish they would have included in the description. And these are all the connectors it comes with, so I'll read it out. Motherboard 20+4 pin power supply connector. One floppy standard floppy disk drive connector. One looks like dual SATA single power supply. CPU 4+4 +1 pin, and it looks like two Molex or peripheral power supply connectors. Now all these connectors, well, if your motherboard takes them, then it'll work. If your motherboard's not compatible, it won't. I can't really tell you what your specific situation is going to be. Peripherals, that is usually indicating an older ID hard drive. These Molex connectors will go into, or CD-ROM drives will take these as well. There's other devices and other ways that this can connect to your computer or your motherboard, not your motherboard, but your peripherals. Okay, on the side it says 4-pin 12-volt power connector for P4, over voltage protection, over power protection, short circuit protection, 100% high pot function, on and on and on. Here's your model number, and that's it. Black switching power supply. That's the other thing, they call it a black beauty, so I guess you just spray paint it, it becomes black beauty. So let's take a look at the product and what comes with it. Well, right off the bat, a power cord with it. Looks okay. Looks, I'm sure it'll work just fine. And then we'll take a look at the power supply itself. Again, all the specs for it right there on the side. So let's just take it out of the plastic real quick. Like I said, I'm just doing this so you know what you're getting when you order this power supply. Single fan, as you can see. Obviously it's painted black. Power supply button. Basically turn on the power on and off. Of course your power connector and your voltage selector switch. There is no manual inside the box. You don't really need it. If you're going to plug it into 230, put it on 230. I'm plugging it into 115, so that's just fine. That's it. Basic, looks like a good looking box. I mean, it's painted nicely. Let's look at the connectors, see what we get. Now, you know, the color of it doesn't really matter if you don't get to look inside your case. So let me back this out as far as I can. Well, we look like we have fairly long cables. I'll measure those out. Okay, total length on those cables is 16 inches. But on top of that, let me show you something else, just in case you need to know a little bit more about it. When you get to the end, the extra Molex and floppy drive cable actually gives you probably another, what, 4 inches here? Let's say, no, 6 inches or so. So, pretty good on that. Now let's look at the connectors and what we get, just to verify. What did the box say? It didn't say anything about dual SATA, but I have 1, 2, and 3 dual SATA cables. So you're ready for 3 hard drive to power up 3 dual SATA. Let me zoom that in again. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3 dual SATA cables, which is handy if you've got 3 hard drives in your machine you want to power up. You can also get adapters for these Molex connectors for hard drives if you need more. And there's 2 of these standard Molex connectors, and usually these are used for CD-ROMs. Floppy drive, and then we have the power connector, which has an extra what do they call it? +4 pin. There it is, and it can come off so that you can have just a standard 20 pin, or put the connector back on and now you have a 24 pin. So it depends on what kind of motherboard you have and whether it takes that functionality, but it's nice that it's convertible. So I'll put that back on. So that's the power there. Let's take a look. Oh, one more here, and this is probably the P4 connector. It's normally, I believe it's for P4 motherboards, but I mean, if your motherboard has it, put it on. I'm not here to tell you how to install your power supply. So let's recap. 3 dual IDE power connectors, 1 20 pin +4 motherboard power connector, 2 Molex, 1 floppy disk drive, and 1 4-pin looks like P4 connector. That's basically the full overview on this Logisys for a 180 watt power supply. Again, I will post an update as a comment whether it worked well on that compact machine I was going to put it into. That's it for my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video and it helped you out in some way, do me a favor, click on the like button right down here, and you know, if you wish to subscribe to my channel, just click on this link up here, and that should subscribe you to the Richard Lloyd channel, or Richard Lloyd USA channel. Okay, again, thank you very much for your time and watching.